Hello everyone. Friends, in this video, we shall have the discussion of important 2 marks questions from the examination point of view from the story Toba Tek Singh by Saadat Hasan Manto. This story is in the syllabus of second semester BCom General English under Bangalore University. For the detailed summary, you can watch my video on the summary of Toba Tek Singh. The link may be available in the description box or in the playlist. Let's begin the 2 marks questions. The very first question: what is the central premise of Toba Tek Singh? The story revolves around the exchange of lunatics between India and Pakistan after the partition of 1947. Why were lunatics being exchanged between India and Pakistan? I'm sorry. The governments of both countries decided to exchange Muslim lunatics from India with Hindu and Sikh lunatics from Pakistan, just like they had exchanged criminals earlier. How did the lunatics react to the news of the exchange? The news created confusion and chaos. Most inmates could not understand the concept of partition or the exchange, and some reacted in humorous or tragic ways. Who is Bishan Singh? Bishan Singh is a Sikh inmate who has been in the asylum for 15 years. He is often referred to as Toba Tek Singh, which is the name of his hometown. Bishop Singh, who belongs to the town called Toba Tek Singh. He has been in the asylum for 15 years, who is a Sikh inmate. Why is Bishan Singh confused about his hometown, Toba Tek Singh? He cannot find out whether Toba Tek Singh is in India or Pakistan, and no one is able to give him a clear answer. What kind of language does Bishan Singh speak? Bishan Singh speaks mostly in gibberish mixed with a few recognizable words. His repeated phrase includes ऊपर थे गुरगुर द and next the be Dayana. What was Bishan Singh's behavior regarding his family visits? He instinctively knew when his family was about to visit and would himself and dress properly on those days. He used to be very happy. He used to groom whenever his family used to visit him in the asylum. What changes after the riots and partition for Bishan Singh? What are the changes have come after the riots and the partition? His family stopped visiting him and he has become more confused and lost without any news about his hometown. Who is Fazal Din and what does he tell Bishan Singh? Fazal Din is a Muslim friend from Toba Tek Singh who informs Bishan Singh that his family has safely gone to India and his daughter Rup Kaur is also safe. So Fazal Din is Bishan Singh's friend, Muslim friend from his hometown Toba Tek Singh, and he is going to inform Bishan Singh that his family, after partition, his family has gone to India, and Bishan Singh's daughter, Rup Kaur, is also safe. So, who is Bishan Singh's daughter? Rup Kaur. What is Bishan Singh's response when asked to move to India? He refuses to move and insists that the piece of the land he stands on is Toba Tek Singh. What happens at the end of the story? Bishan Singh collapses and dies on the strip of no man's land between India and Pakistan, which is a symbolic act showing his identity and homeland belong to neither side. What does Bishan Singh's death symbolize? Bishan Singh's death symbolizes the human cost of partition, the absurdity of dividing people by borders, and the pain of being rootless. Why is the setting of a mental asylum important in the story? The mental asylum serves as a powerful metaphor to reflect the madness and the absurdity of partition itself. How does the story mix humor and tragedy? The writer Saadat Hasan Manto uses the dark humor through the lunatics' reactions, but beneath the surface, there's a deep pain, loss, and confusion caused by the partition. What is the message of Toba Tek Singh? The story critiques the partition and highlights the deep emotional and psychological wounds it inflicted inflicted on ordinary people, especially those like Bishan Singh who lost their identity and homeland. What was the reaction of Sikh lunatic who didn't know Hindi? He jokingly said he knew the language of Hindus Torahs and mocked the and made a fun of the Indians, reflecting confusion and resentment. What did one lunatic do after getting confused about Indian Pakistan? He climbed a tree, declared that he would live there since he didn't want to live in either India or Pakistan. How did the quiet Muslim engineer behave? The Muslim radio engineer, suddenly stripped naked, handed his clothes to a guard, and ran around the garden, showing the emotional instability triggered by the situation. What incident happened with the lunatic who thought he was Qaid-e-Azam? He proclaimed himself as Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and another lunatic declared himself Master Tara Singh. They were locked up separately to prevent violence. What did the Hindu lawyer madly in love with a girl from Amritsar do? What did he do who was in love with a girl from Amritsar, the Hindu lawyer? The Hindu lawyer cursed both Muslim and Hindu leaders for dividing India, which separated him from the girl he loved. How did the Anglo Indian lunatics react to the British leaving? They were concerned about whether they would still get bread for the breakfast or have to eat Indian chapatis, reflecting their cultural anxieties. What does the phrase Upar de Gurgur represent in the story? It is a gibberish spoken by Bishan Singh, which symbolizes the breakdown of language, logic, and identity during the partition. How long had Bishan Singh been standing without rest? He had been standing for 15 years. His feet and legs were swollen, but he never lay down. Finally, he died. What does the setting of the Wagah border contribute to the story? The Wagah border provides a physical representation of the divide and emphasizes the absurdity and tragedy of dividing people with borders. Last question. What is the significance of Bishan Singh dying on no man's land? He's going to die. He dies on such a land which neither belongs to Pakistan nor to India. What is the significance? It shows that he belongs to neither India nor Pakistan. His identity, like that of many during partition, is left stranded and unresolved. So, friends, this is how I have brought here 25 important questions for 2 marks from the story Toba Tek Singh by Saadat Hasan Manto. Hope you have liked this video. It will be very helpful for you in the examination. Thank you so much for watching this video. For summary, you can see the link in the description box.